Have you ever stared into the mirror and seen a stranger staring back? A man you barely recognize, as if you've been drifting through life, numb, disconnected, trapped in the same soul-crushing cycles? You watch your potential wither, slipping through your hands like a river raging out of control. Maybe you let yourself falter. Maybe life struck you so hard, so mercilessly, that you stopped fighting back. You grew accustomed to the burden, to feeling stuck, to being less than the man you know you're destined to become. The fire within you, it dwindled to faint embers. But hear this, a fire never truly dies. It waits. It hungers for oxygen, for a spark. Right now, you stand at a crossroads. You can feed that fire or let it fade forever. A man who surrenders to comfort chains himself to weakness. A man who fears struggle is already defeated. A man who refuses to evolve is carving his own tomb with every wasted moment. A stoic doesn't plead for an easier path. He doesn't wish for a different life. He takes the raw material of his existence and molds it to his will. Pain, he transforms it into strength. Rejection, he turns it into resolve. Loss, he forges it into wisdom. He doesn't bow to suffering, he forces suffering to bow to him. Every man faces a moment where he must incinerate the old version of himself. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. No more hoping, no more waiting, no more dragging the dead weight of who you were. Destroy the weakness, bury the excuses, claw your way out of the grave you've been lying in, and rebuild yourself with fire in your heart and steel in your soul. This is where everything shifts, but words mean nothing if you don't act, move, fight. Don't let this spark die. And while you're at it, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and lock in, because this isn't just a video. This is the moment you either rise or vanish. Let's get to work. 1. Reset. Burn the past, release the weight. You can't charge toward your future if you're shackled to the ghosts of yesterday, the burden of past mistakes, bitter regrets, and faded versions of yourself. They don't serve you anymore. Cut them loose. Tear them apart. Set them ablaze. That heartbreak that shattered you, it wasn't your end. It was your awakening. Every tear, every ounce of pain you poured into that relationship, it's done. Let it burn. Let it dissolve. If it doesn't fuel your fire, it's nothing but ash in the wind. Those failures that haunt your mind, whispering you're not enough, they don't define you. They never did. They were lessons cloaked in pain, scars that shaped you. Let them sharpen you, not break you. They weren't your defeat, they were your origin story. The people who doubted you, betrayed you, left you bleeding in the shadows, they did you a favor. They showed you who they were, and now you see clearly. They were never worthy of your time, your trust, your heart. Let them fade into the noise while you rise into the light. You're free now. No chains. Some men cling to the past like it's their identity, wearing it like a badge. I failed before, so I'll fail again. That's a weakness. That's fear talking. That's not you. You are not your mistakes. You are not the man who stumbled yesterday. That man is dead. The man standing here now is reborn, forged in the crucible of hardship. The man you're becoming, the world isn't ready for him yet. As Marcus Aurelius said, the past is beyond our grasp. It's gone. All that remains is what you do next. Your past is a shadow, a ghost you can banish with one choice. Let it go. You owe that old version of yourself nothing. That man who fell, who suffered, who broke, he has no hold on you anymore. Reset. Wipe the slate clean. Tear up the contracts you signed with your former self and set them ablaze. You don't owe him a damn thing. The Stoics taught us that everything, even pain, even wounds, even failure, is a gift. Every scar etched into your soul is a lesson. But now, it's time to release what no longer serves you. The past isn't your burden anymore. Can you feel it? The fire igniting within you as you sever those invisible chains? The surge of power as you break free from everything that held you down, everything that said you can't? That's freedom. That's the life you've been denying yourself. You are not the man you were yesterday, nor the man you might have been. You are the man who rises from the ashes. Your future lies in your hands, not your past. Let it burn. Let it fuel you. Let it set you free. The past is nothing but kindling for your fire. Burn it. Rise. Your future awaits. 2. Restart. Build a new foundation. Most people stay stuck because they're terrified of starting over. They dread the sweat, the grind, the discomfort of being a beginner again. They fear the pain of rebuilding. But listen closely. Restarting isn't weakness. It's raw, untamed power. It's the spark that transforms rubble into revolution. What separates the unstoppable from the ordinary? It's not that they never fell or faced ruin. It's that they embraced it. When their path crumbled, when the road collapsed beneath them, they didn't wallow in the dust. They rose. They rebuilt. They rebirthed their lives from the wreckage. This is where power is forged. When everything you've known falls apart, you have two choices: stay down or rise and build something unbreakable. The world shows no mercy. It will tear you apart. But how you respond, that's what defines you. Seneca, the Stoic Titan, said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Every setback, every failure, every moment you want to quit, that's your forge. The pain, the struggle, the collapse, it's not your end, it's your beginning. The old path is gone. That's the point. You're not just surviving, you're rebuilding, stronger and fiercer than ever. The Stoics didn't merely endure life, they conquered it. They knew that when everything is stripped away, what remains is you. That's where the power lies, not in what you've lost, but in what you can build from the ashes. Think about it. Every legend, every unstoppable force in history faced their breaking point. They walked through hell only to emerge from the flames with a power that could shake mountains. They turned destruction into their defining moment. Now it's your turn. Every restart is a battle, a chance to forge your future with your bare hands. You'll be tested. You'll feel the pain, the doubt, the urge to quit. But don't you dare back down. This is your moment. This is where the real you is born, reborn, relentless, unstoppable. Seneca's words echo through time. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Stop imagining failure. Stop fearing it. Walk through it. Embrace it. Rise like a storm. This is how you seize control of your life. This is how you rewrite your story. Forget who you were. You are the architect of your fate, and what you're about to build will be legendary. 3. Refocus. Lock in on your mission. Take a hard look at the world around you. What do you see? People running in circles, minds drowned in noise, scrolling endlessly, chasing one empty distraction after another. Each click steals their time, their purpose, their soul. And what do they have to show for it? Nothing. Time is their enemy, but they're blind to it. Days slip away unnoticed. Weeks vanish like smoke. Years gone before they even realize it. They've squandered every precious moment on the trivial, the meaningless, the insignificant, and when they finally wake up, it's too late. This is the fate of most people. They dream of greatness, of success, of a life that matters, but they never start. Why? Because they're scattered, they're distracted, they lack focus. Success, real success, demands more than effort. It demands obsession, a laser-sharp focus that nothing, no one can break. It demands absolute dedication, a commitment stronger than any excuse, any distraction, any temptation. It's a war against everything that doesn't serve your mission. Most aren't willing to fight it. But if you're ready, if you're prepared to battle the world, to sacrifice what doesn't matter and chase your purpose with relentless hunger, then you must lock in. No room for hesitation, no space for doubt, no pause for pity. Success is a battlefield. You can't wander aimlessly and expect victory. You must zero in on your target with ruthless clarity. Every action, every decision, every breath must drive you toward your mission. Let the world crumble around you. Let the noise of others' failures fade. Let their distractions become irrelevant. You are not them. You are not here to follow. You are here to lead. Live with a fire that consumes every ounce of hesitation, every shred of uncertainty. That fire must burn so fiercely that no storm can extinguish it. This is where true strength lies, not in juggling everything or pleasing everyone, but in burning away the noise and focusing on what you control. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught us the essence of freedom. Freedom is the only true possession. It's the freedom to choose your actions, your thoughts, your focus. The distractions of the world, not yours to carry. The noise, not yours to hear. You control one thing, the path you take. The rest is irrelevant. Ask yourself, what are you fighting for? What's worth your time, your energy, your soul? That's where your focus belongs. No compromise, no weakness, no wavering. The time to act is now. Your moment is here. Want to be untouchable? Want a life that shakes the earth? Then live it. Live it with every fiber of your being. Refuse to be ordinary. Refuse to be distracted. Refuse to be one of the masses who wake up one day and realize their best years are gone. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Imagine what your life could be if you focused on one thing, your mission. What if you stopped chasing what doesn't matter and poured all your energy into the one thing that could change everything? That's the Stoic way. That's the warrior's way. That's how you win. You have one shot. Don't waste it on distractions. Burn away the noise. Tunnel vision. Be obsessed. Because when you've done the work, when you've given everything, when you've focused through the grind and sacrifice, it won't just be about success. It'll be about legacy. And that's something no one can take from you. Lock in. Refocus. The world will bend to your will. 4. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone is worthy of a single second of your time. Your energy, your mind, your essence, they're sacred. Yet there are people who will try to steal it, to drain it, to break you down until you're a hollow shell. Some aren't just distractions, they're destroyers. Parasites that latch onto your spirit, your passion, your drive, leaving you weaker with every moment you give them. Every second you waste on them is a second stolen from your future. Every word you spend on them is a piece of your power lost forever. You can't keep handing out your energy like it's disposable. Your energy is the core of who you are. If you let anyone rob you of it, you're not just losing time. You're losing your essence, your drive, your future. Wake up. Treat your energy like the precious resource it is. Protect it. Guard it like a lion guards its pride. Stop letting people use you. drain you, manipulate you. Cut them off, cold, no hesitation, no apologies, just silence. That's what they deserve. Nothing. And don't look back. No explanations, no justifications. You don't owe anyone a reason for protecting yourself. The moment you start guarding your energy is the moment you unlock a power you can't imagine. You'll feel it surge through you, unshakable, unrelenting, unstoppable, a strength no one can touch, no one can break, no one can control. You'll become a force to be reckoned with. People will sense it, whether they admit it or not. Those who don't respect it, they'll be left in your dust. You're not here to be anyone's emotional punching bag. You're not here to be drained while others take. The people who deserve your time, who truly value you, will rise to meet your energy. They'll honor your strength. They'll never take you for granted because they understand the power it takes to protect yourself. But the others? Cut them loose. Let them go. You don't need anyone who can't stand beside you, who can't match your fire. The moment you release the anchors weighing you down is the moment you soar. You'll become stronger, sharper, more focused than you ever thought possible. Unbreakable, unstoppable. The Stoics knew this truth. Your power lies in what you control. You control your energy. You control who gets access to it. When you take that power back, when you stop giving it to those who don't deserve it, you'll realize how much you've been holding back. The life you're destined for, the greatness you were born for, it's locked in that power. Guard it like the treasure it is. Become invincible. Nothing can stand in your way. 5. Discipline over feelings. Build unbreakable habits. Motivation is a spark, bright, fleeting, fragile. It flares up, full of promise, then fades when the first obstacle hits. Discipline, though? Discipline is a fire that doesn't need a spark. It burns relentlessly, unmoved by setbacks, storms, or doubts. If you're waiting for the right moment or the perfect feeling, you're already losing. That moment doesn't exist. It's a mirage. If you're waiting to feel ready, you'll wait forever. The world doesn't care about your feelings. Neither does success. Winners don't wait for motivation to knock. They move. When their body aches, when their mind screams to quit, when fear grips them, they move because they know feelings are weak. But discipline is invincible. Your feelings will betray you. They'll lure you toward the easy path, whispering to skip the struggle, to rest, to delay. They'll tell you you deserve a break when what you deserve is to conquer the pain, to push through, to emerge stronger. Here's the truth. Feelings are temporary. The rush of motivation, the thrill of a new idea, they fade. The urge to rest, to give in, will always creep in when you need to fight hardest. You're not here for comfort. You're here to build a life that can't be broken. A life that stands firm against every challenge. Discipline is the weapon that forges this life. It's the shield against your own weakness, the hammer that shapes your future. This isn't about perfection. It's about showing up every day, no matter what. Even when the world says you're not enough, that you can't make it, that you should quit. Discipline is choosing to keep going when every part of you wants to stop. It's an unbreakable vow that nothing, storms, doubts, failures, will destroy you. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle is there to forge you. Every moment you think you can't go on, that's when your discipline must roar louder than your doubts. That's where your power is born. Your greatest growth lies in your struggle. Every day you choose discipline, you're carving a version of yourself the world can't break. You're building a machine of willpower, a titan of self-control, a force that moves mountains through sheer resolve. Stop waiting to feel ready. You'll never feel ready. But you can decide to be ready, right now, today.